Hello and welcome to Worldbox. Alright, so basically, I want to find out how strong these plague doctors really are. I haven't really played around with them too much, but I mean, they cure diseases, they knock people in the head with their giant sticks and make them, not diseased anymore. So we're gonna see how good they really are. But first, we're gonna need a civilization to test them on, because if there's no one there to be infected, then they're kind of useless. So I'm gonna let these guys build up quite a bit, and we're gonna turn off rebellions. We're gonna turn off diplomacy. We're just gonna let these guys get huge. I wanna see them go across the map. All right. I'm gonna place some plague doctors down. We're gonna start some diseases and just kind of see how it works. With the plague doctors. I wanna see how strong they really are. Now this is a world that is worth protecting. All right. We got to place down. Let's get some. Let's go ahead place some plague. We're gonna test out the plague first. You know what? I'm actually gonna save this. We're gonna save this right here. Boom, overwrite. And so for the plague, we can redo it with like mush or something else later. Basically, we're just gonna do a little bit of plague. So let's throw it right here. Just infect this entire town. But of course, this entire video is about the plague doctor. So we're gonna do one plague doctor per city. Here, boom, 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 boom. All right. Did I put one in the? I don't think so. I'm gonna do one right there. All right, there we go. And I wanna see if they can actually prevent it from at all. I wanna see how much they can prevent. As you can see, literally everyone is infected. Where did that plague doctor go? I placed him down, and he's departed from us immediately, and everyone is still infected. I would hope he'd be curing some people. Oh, wait. Where did he go? Dude, am I blind? I feel like none of the plague doctors are actually here. Okay. So I placed the plague doctor down, and they are here. They just like hiding behind buildings for some reason. I don't know. It's like a if there he is. He's just they're just running and hiding behind buildings. I don't know if they're trying to run a back alley business here or what's going on. But they really haven't cured anyone. I'll tell you that. And it looks like everyone up here is infected too. And it's spreading. It's spreading even more. I even put a couple more down because I wasn't sure if they were actually here, what was going on. But apparently they're just like hiding in the back alley, doing back alley treatments. And I'm just gonna say right now, they ain't doing too hot. All right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure they're helping too much. To be fair, there's a lot of people here. Are we gonna do better in a small village instead of these huge cities? But I can't even tell where they are, if I'm being honest. Oh no. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. So they can actually cure in groups, it looks like. But the reason they're not actually stopping the infection is because once they disinfect someone, they're not actually immune. They just get rid of the infection, so they can just get reinfected immediately. Okay. It doesn't look like they're that effective against the plague, which is kind of funny because they're the plague doctors. But they just, I guess if it was like a small infection, they could do it like a village. They could just wipe it out all in one go. But when it's large cities like this, they really can't do anything. And yeah, it's already spread all the way up here. It is already spread all the way up here. But maybe as the population gets smaller, they can eradicate it completely. They just need a lot of people to die. I guess we'll find that out. I'm gonna speed up time here. I actually want to see how far the plague can get, or if they can maybe stop it, contain it to this island. I think everyone here is doing great. Okay, we're on 5 times, just speeding along. Alright, I just zoomed out here, and you can see where the infection is ravaging currently. You can just see the numbers drop. We're down past 200. All these were above 200. Apparently, Alonzon's getting hit really hard by the plague. Yeah, they're getting owned by the plague. I don't know how Acro's surviving. Well, I think they're just popping out babies faster than plague kills them. If I'm being honest, I feel like that's what happens a lot of the time. They just pop out kids faster than the plague actually kills them. But I think if they can get a low enough population, the plague doc can actually fully cure them. When I look at them, they're all already reinfected. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, he just cured all of them at once. And we actually have a little collection of plague doctors down here curing the plague. That guy's immortal. Okay then. I'm currently taking a look because it seems like it's actually contained to this continent right now. There's this land bridge in between where that guy's just apparently just he's a little twitchy. But there's Lambers they can go across, which is an easy vector of transmission. But it looks like they're letting each other die. They're not, they're trying not to get infected, which is good because these populations are just falling rapidly. They're already at half of what all the normal cities are. I mean, pretty much 50%. Kovo's getting hit really hard. They're almost down into double-digit territory. They're probably, they pop out like 8 more kids, 2 more people die, pop out another 5 more kids. Plague is slowly eating away, even with the plague doctors. They're probably, I don't know if they're safe, because they don't make them immune. They can get reinfected. They can at least delay their deaths and let them repopulate faster. Most likely. I mean, I guess I don't think the plague doctors really did anything in real life either, if we're being honest. So that could be kind of accurate. But they probably just aren't that good against the plague, because the plague spreads so quickly, and there's not really much you can do. I think they would be really good against the mush, but I'm gonna let this run a little bit longer before we do that. I want to see if they can maybe stop it and contain it just to this con. Oh my gosh, I just realized the plague doctors aren't immortal. I forgot. I mean they're just regular people. They don't have the immortal tag. So I think all the plague doctors have died, and there's no way for them to they can't have plague doctor babies, So you know what? We're just gonna dump a ton of them here, and see if they can fix the problem. It actually hasn't spread over here somehow. I don't think the plague doctors have anything to do with that, but I want to see if they can actually totally get rid of. The populations have come back up. I'm at 40 times speed, so we're going crazy over here. I'm gonna go back down to 5 times. That is a huge jump in between, but I think they might be able to stop it. We're starting to see a lot of immune people. They just treated that whole swath. Well, all it takes is one person to be missed, and they're all infected again. I mean, that's really all it takes. Oh, this army, you walked into the wrong town. You did not want to come here, dude. Well, this is not good. I see that it has made its way over here. I guess we gotta start putting some plague doctors over here. This is, oh no. Alright, oh my, I can't even find, like, my, alright, there we go. Let's get some plague doctors down. Maybe they can actually help. I really can't tell. The problem is people get inside these buildings, right? And then they can't actually cure them, even though they're right there, because the buildings block it. So they could, and every person they miss can just reinfect the entirety of everyone. That sentence doesn't really make too much sense. But the populations do seem to have stabilized out, though, which is actually really big, considering that before the plague doctors were here, their populations were falling to like half. They were like going to 100, 150, and now they're actually back up to 300. It looks like with the plague doctors, they can at least delay the plague and prevent it from killing everyone, and let them have more children than they can, have otherwise with them dying. Obviously, some towns are still getting hit pretty hard, but in general, I think they're actually helping quite a bit. They're not gonna be up to like Lochi's capital, size, but I think they're actually above average, or average, in size, like normal, which is pretty interesting to see. Just curing the entire army at once. They all get reinfected, but then they get cured again. It's just a cycle, I guess. But we should hopefully see the population stabilize here and this continent as well. But while that's happening, we're gonna do some mush. So last time I did mush. Okay, well, anytime I've done mush, they just take over the world entirely. I want to see if we can get the plague doctors to stop that from happening. So, I mean, it should be fairly easy because it's a lifetime thing, and they only do it when they die. So we're going to infect the army, and we're just going to infect a little bit of them, and then we're going to place some plague doctors down. We're just going to place a few here in the island, and we'll just see. I'll just give it a few years, or give it up maybe like 10 years or so, and I'll see if the mush have broken out. I don't think they will, because they should be able to very easily just cure them before they die. I suspect. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't be able to. And then we're going to see if they can do an active infection. Maybe one that's already kind of broke out. And we'll see. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure the entire island is actually cured. Well, to be fair, there's only like 2 people, and they need to die to spread it. So I'm pretty sure they did. I haven't seen any mush pop up. I've had it down for a while. Looks like they did their job, which is great. We're gonna put a few more plague doctors down. All right, because these guys are about to die of old age. We're gonna place a few more, but we're gonna infect the entire island, and I want to see how quickly they can cure it. So the best part about mush is that it won't really spread too much. It just kind of stays unless they die. So they should hopefully be able to eradicate it before anything happens. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Of course, that could be the opposite of what happens. They could all just die. It looks like they're not too good at curing the plague, but they definitely help. They definitely let the population stabilize, but I don't think they'll last long enough to actually cure it. If they were immortal, maybe, but since they're just regular old humans, there isn't too much they can do. Alright, we're beginning to see some mush outbreaks. Basically, there's a lot of people here, and there's a lot to disinfect, but that should be okay. As long as, even though they get reinfected with it, the Plague Doctor should hopefully be able to cure most of them in time for them to finally get wiped out. But I don't, if they can, I don't know if they'll be able to contain it, because they have to really be on top of it. They have to cure that entire population. They just spread out so fast. Not sure they'll be able to. We'll at least see mushroom. You know, my hypothesis is that we'll see constant mushroom outbreaks, but I don't think they'll go anywhere. I don't think they'll lead to the world ending like they usually do. I think you'll just see people turning into mushroom monsters, eating their child, and then, and then the child gets disinfected or whatever, and people live happily ever after. Well, I guess occasionally their neighbors will turn into mushroom monsters, but at least they won't end the world. I guess that's probably a plus until the Plague Doctors die. Or I guess maybe they can cure all of them. I'm looking around here. Well, that guy just turned into a mushroom, and he's probably just going to reinfect a ton of people there. But there's actually very few people who are actually infected. It looks like there's only a few. I haven't actually seen it. The only people I've seen are just ones that have turned. I haven't found anyone yet pre-infection, which is kind of insane. Okay, there we go. There's one person. So I guess all it takes is a couple to slip through, but they should hopefully be able to get rid of a lot of them. Or I just checked out the king for this kingdom, and it's a mortal guy who is 1100 years old. He has been here since pretty much when the world began, because I think it was like year 200 when I started, because I accidentally left it running. But that guy's old. I'm just trying to check around here. I'm just trying to occasionally check, and I think I'm not confident to call it cured. I'd have to give it probably 50 more years before I'd say it's cured. If I see no mush pop up, I think I could call this island cured, which is insane because at the beginning, I infected this entire island with mush. Literally, the entire island was full of mush. And if they can cure the island of mush, we have a solution, baby. We have a solution. You know what? I'm going to declare it. It has been 40 years, roughly. I'm going to declare it. This island is cured of mush. They're completely clean. I have not seen a single mush turn. I have not seen a single person who is actually infected with the mush. I think this island's clean. And remember, just one mush spore destroyed my entire world before. So, that's pretty good. So, from what I can tell, they seem to be very effective against mush, since it's such a slow infection. But they kind of suck against the plague. I'm not gonna lie to you. They kind of suck. They let the population stabilize out, probably, and not die as quick, so it's less detrimental, right, to the cities. Maybe they can put up more of a fight if they try to get invaded or something, because they actually have more population. But they don't do too well. But versus the mush, they do amazing. Oh. You didn't see anything. So, okay, that's just one person who slipped by. Not that big of a deal. Oh my god, of course. I swear, dude, as soon as I say something, listen, there might be a rogue infection here and there, but they'll take care of it. I don't think it's ever going to spread out. It hasn't spread out in, how many years? I don't think it will. So I'm going to declare it. All right. May not be completely mush free, but pretty much free. All right, pretty much free, which is a lot better than world ending. So, you know, let me know. Do you think Plague Doctors are too strong, too weak? Do you think they're perfectly balanced as all things should be? Or do you think, what else? Do you want to see them be more effective against the Plague? Because I was kind of surprised at how bad they were against the Plague. But it's nice to actually see someone who can stop the mush, which I haven't played around with them too much. I should probably put him in more of my worlds. So thank you for watching. Hope you had a good evening, morning, night, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. All right, peace.